Okay, so now that we've all done our models, basically now Miss Alexia is going to go over some of them with you. So.
Okay, so we're going to continue with our activity on light, and we will explore and discuss some models that some of you guys drew. So I just wanted to just briefly go over that. If I didn't choose your model, it's not because your model is not right or it's wrong. Like, don't worry. I chose different models because some they express different understanding that need a clarification or that express important points. So I will start off with our first model. Who drew this model? Could you please come up? Just to show you guys. So what's your name? Sorry? Okay, so she's going to explain to us her model. So please explain to me in great detail what you drew. Like, explain to me, let's see, what are some of the things you wrote and why. So let's start.
Here I drew the box, what I saw when it was closed.
Okay.
And when the flap was not open. So I saw a wall and darkness.
You just saw nothing. It was dark to you, black?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when it was open, I saw a little opening.
So when you looked from here, right?
Yeah.
You looked from here, and what did you see?
I kind of moved it.
Okay.
It was moved, so I saw a little part.
You saw light over here. That's what you wrote over here.
Yeah.
You saw light.
And when I moved it, well, yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So when you went in, when you opened the flap, light went in, right? And what did you see?
I saw I saw the box that was white and the wall.
Okay.
And I didn't see anything here because it was moved and there was something that was blocking it. And when I moved it, well, I saw the thing.
The object?
Yes.
Okay. So what do these lines here mean? Just so.
The lights.
The light? Okay. So the light is it moving? Is it going in? How come you drew the light going up? What does that mean?
Well, it was kind of going down.
Oh, it was going down? Okay, what does that mean?
Well, it was coming from the little hole.
Okay. Okay, so do we all understand your classmate's model, what she said? Does anybody want to add on to what she said? Do we all understand it? Okay. Let's move on. Okay, who drew this model? Okay, so what did you draw? Please explain to me what you drew.
This is the hole where you see it. That's the hole where the light goes.
Okay, so you started from here, right? You looked in, and what did you see?
I saw toothpicks attached to the erasers in the triangle.
Okay, and when you looked from here, I just wanted to see, what does this shading over here mean?
It's the dark.
It's dark?
And the light is like, the white part is like the light.
Okay, so how come you drew it like that? How come here it's lighter and here it's darker?
With the hole over here, that's where the light will go in, and the light is inside.
Okay, so you're saying with the flap open, it makes a difference, right? When you open it, like the light travels and you see all the light here, but it's not as bright on this side, right? Correct? Okay, so just quickly, if I put these two models next to each other, do we see anything similar? Do we see anything different? Yes?
Similar
How are they similar?
is because
They both have brightness. Good. So you were saying that's what we need to see? We need brightness, or we could say we need light also. So these two models share similar ideas. Anything else? Do we see anything different? Yes?
She drew the way like it was close like that, and he just drew it when it was open.
Okay. Good. Anything else we have? No? Okay, so I'll go on to our next model. Who drew this model? You did? Okay. Please explain to me what you drew.
Well, this is the hole
Mm-hmm.
that the light comes through, and this is the, I don't know how to call it, it's the triangle, I'll say.
The object.
Okay. The object. And after there was a cardboard wall,
Mm-hmm.
and the light was passing through.
Okay, so good. So over here, which light is the when you open you looked from here, right?
Yeah.
Your eye looked from this hole. Is which way were your lines going up? Is that how you drew it, or were they going down?
They're going up.
They're going up. Okay. So what are you saying? What is this shading area mean?
It means that the light like is like going.
It's going. Is it? How come here it seems darker than this area? Or is that how you just drew it? Oh, you just drew like that for the light?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you open the flap, here it's all white. Is that what happened when you saw it? Was that what
Yeah.
you saw? You just saw?
Yeah.
You just saw brightness,
Yeah.
light, okay. Does everybody understand your friend's model?
Yes.
Could somebody explain in their own words what they drew? Just as a quick recap of what he said. One volunteer. No one wants to explain? Okay, so I'll explain it quickly. So your friend said that when he looked through the hole right here, the eye hole, he looked and he saw the light. So this is what he drew. He drew this part because he said that was the light that traveled to the object. Now when he opened the flap, he saw the object right away because it was open and the light went through. Thank you. And for our last model right here, can you explain to me what you drew?
I drew the object,
Okay.
and this is where you look,
Mm-hmm.
and the light is the hole on the side, and that's where the light's going. So when you look, you can see the object.
Okay. So this is when you drew the lines going in which way? This way or that way? How did you draw it?
This way.
That way? Okay, because you looked in, the light went in. And the same thing over here. How come you drew the line?
To look this way.
Okay, so is that how you're seeing how the light is traveling?
Yeah.
Okay. So, good. Thank you. I want you guys to look
In the box?
at your models now. Take a look at your models. And I want you to compare or see what is similar or what is different from what you draw and to what your friends drew. So I'll hold up some of your friends' drawings and I want you doesn't matter. Everybody drew a really great model. I saw all of yours. I want you to see, tell me, look at your model and tell me what you see that is similar or what is different to what your friends drew. Nothing. Does anybody have any ideas yet? I know you guys all have similarities and differences. Okay, I already see some hands. Yes?
For me, there's darkness.
Sorry?
Like in the box, I put like darkness.
Okay.
And it's the one of Emma's and
So are you saying that there's more darkness depending on how the light is?
no, like I meant like so like what's like the similarity
Okay.
is that here I did like
You drew a dark option. We'll look at it together. I'll bring this up and I'll show it to you guys. You want to come explain it to me? Just so we could point out the similarities?
I basically did what
We drew, okay.
and then I added some lights.
Okay.
And here I added like some like showing that inside it's kind of dark, like without some light.
Okay. And when it's open, would you still see it this dark? No, it would be what would it would be light?
It would be lighter
Okay.
because it's light.
Okay. Good. Does anybody have thank you. Does anybody have anything else to share? Do you see anything different on your model than to what your friends drew. Yes?
Mine has like, my object is like a pyramid shaped thing
Mm-hmm.
that's held together by like yellow dots.
Okay.
Feel like
That's your object.
Yeah.
Okay, and how was it, if you compare it to like your friends, your classmates, is it similar or is it different to what they drew?
Well, it's different.
Why is it different?
Yeah. Because I put colors.
Sorry?
Because I put colors.
Okay. Okay, so I just want to quickly, yes? At the end. Okay, so
Is it good that you like?
you will find out what's inside the box at the end. We're saving it for the end. Okay, so I just want to go over some of the important aspects of how we see things. So just as a quick recap, even though it's on the board, I'm going to cover it. I'll stand in front of it. What do we need to see things? Don't cheat. Yes?
Nothing can be blocking it.
Okay, so you need to see it right there. It has to be in front of you, right? So nothing should be blocking it. Yes? Light, very good.
You have eyes.
You need to have eyes, good. Yes?
Like the angle you're at.
Okay, so it could depend on where you're sitting in the class. You might see something or you might not see something depending on where you're sitting. So we could also tie that in with if something is blocking it or not. Yes?
It should be like, see it? It should be like kind of like in front of you.
Good. Has to,
Like, I can't see that, so it's not in front of me.
good. Is it too far from you?
Yes.
It's too far. Okay, so we could talk about, we could say distance, right? So if it's close, you could see it. If it's too far, you might not see it. Maybe you might. It depends on the distance of it. Yes?
For the box, it needs a whole else. You can sit on.
Yeah, okay, so you need to see something. You need to look through something to see it. Good. Do we have any more ideas? No? Okay, so just to quickly, so we went over the important points of how we see things. I just want to end off just as a little consensus of just a bit of an agreement. So can we all agree that we need light to see something?
Yes.
Somebody, why do we need light? Somebody want, yes?
Well, so that you could see what's like inside.
So you need to see, okay, good. Why can we all agree that we need our eyes to see?
Yes.
What if we don't have eyes? Can you still see?
No.
Why not?
Yes, you have to be more specific. If you don't have eyes and you have one eye with no ass, you couldn't see.
So you need your eyes. We all agree on that? We need our eyes to see? Yes. In order to see, can we all agree that there cannot be anything blocking it? Yes. Why?
Well, it depends because if the object is tall, then you could see like if it's like blocking it like this, but then just like that.
So if I go like this, can you see the teddy bear?
No, because
No.
it's like it's small.
Exactly, so I'm blocking it. So you need something not blocking to
But
see.
if the paper was in the back of the teddy bear and the object was the papers,
Mhm.
then you should see.
Yeah, of course. And can we all agree, lastly, just as a quick, just to end it off, can we all agree that we need to be, the object has to be in front of us, has to be close enough to see? It has to be what?
Has to be in the range of view.
Good, so it has to be in the range of view or else you can't see it, right? Okay, so we're going to end up our activity right now. I just want to say, we all want to say thank you for being our students for today. You guys were all great. Your participation was really great and you guys all drew some really amazing models. So thank you.
We open the box.
Yes, if not,